awesome 5 aircrafts in the world. X-15 Worlds Fastest. The North American X-15 was a hypersonic rocket-powered aircraft operated by the United States Air Force and NASA as a part of the X-plane series of experimental aircraft. The X-15 set speed and altitude records in 1960s, reaching the edge of outer space and returning with valuable data used in aircraft and spacecraft design. The X-15's official world record for the highest speed ever recorded by an aircraft set in October 1967 when William J. Knight flew Mach 6.72 at 31,120 meter altitude. This is a speed of 4,520 miles per hour, or you can say 7,274 kilometers per hour. This record has remained unchallenged to this day. To be stable at these super high velocities, it had to feature a big wedge tail. However, the downside of this was that at lower speeds, the drag was extremely big from such a tail. Therefore, a B-52 Stratofortress plane had to carry it up to an altitude of about 14,000 meters before dropping it, at which it ignited its own engines. Just imagine sitting in a rocket measuring only 15 meters in length and then being dropped. It must have been a truly magnificent feeling. Antonov AN-225 Maria, world's biggest. The Antonov AN-225 Maria is a strategic airlift cargo aircraft that was designed by the Antonov Design Bureau in the Ukrainian SSR within the Soviet Union during the 1980s. It is powered by 6 turbofan engines, and it is the longest and heaviest airplane ever built with a maximum takeoff weight of 640 tons. It also has the largest wingspan of any aircraft in the operational service. It holds the absolute world record for an airlifted total cargo of 250,820 kilos, that is approximately 280 tons. Everything about this aircraft is enormous. Even its landing gear has 30 gigantic wheels. It is operated by a 6 crew member team, and it can reach up to a maximum cruise speed of 800 kilometers per hour. And that's quite astonishing. B-2 Spirit Stealth, most expensive. B-2 Spirit is the most expensive aircraft ever built. This strategic bomber features low stealth technology designed to penetrate anti-aircraft defenses, and it is able to employ conventional and nuclear weapons. It can drop up to 8,500-pound GPS-guided bombs or 16 2,400 pounds nuclear bombs. B-2 Spirit bomber cost $2.2 billion to build. This aircraft was so costly that the US Congress cut its initial 1987 purchase order from 132 planes to just one. The B-2 is almost impossible to detect via infrared, acoustic, electromagnetic, visual, or radar signals, making it one of the most advanced aircrafts in the world. The United States Air Force has 20 of them, and they plan to use all of them till 2058. The B-2 Spirit has already been used in actual battles in Serbia, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Blair Roy 11, world's oldest. The Blair Roy 11 is a French aircraft. It is one of the most iconic aircraft designs of the pioneer era of aviation. The first example was used by Louis Blair Roy to make the first flight across the English Channel on 25th of July, 1909. This achievement is one of the most famous accomplishments of aviation. And it not only won Blair Roy a lasting place in history, but also assured future of his aircraft manufacturing business. This is the original photograph of Louis Blair Roy crossing the English Channel in 1909. After the successful crossing of the English Channel, there was a great demand for Blair Roy 11. By the end of September 1909, orders had been received for 103 aircrafts. The Blair Roy took part in many competitions and races, and won prestigious races such as Circuit de l'Est, Gordon Bennett Trophy, Circuit of Europe, and many more. By 1914, nearly 1,000 pilots had gained their Aero Club de France licenses at Blair Roy School. The first Blair Roy entered the military service in Italy and France in 1910. The British Royal Flying Corps received its first Blair Roys in 1912. During the early stages of World War I, 8 French, 6 British, and 6 Italian squadrons were extensively used in the war. It could carry a bomb load of up to 25 kilos, which at that time was a remarkable achievement. This is the pic of the original Blair Roy airplane used by Louis Blair Roy to cross the English Channel. It has been carefully restored and preserved in its original condition and currently holds the record for the oldest flyable aircraft in the world. PZL M15 Belphegor, world's slowest. PZL M15 was a jet agricultural aircraft manufactured by PZL Mielec in Poland for Soviet agricultural aviation. For its strange looks and noisy engine, it was nicknamed Belphegor after the noisy demon. The aircraft was a metal twin-boom sesquiplane with a jet engine over the crew cabin. The lower and upper wings were connected with 2 thick columns, which housed the chemical tanks, 1,450 liters each. The tricycle landing gear was fixed. The crew was a single pilot. 2 technicians could be carried if necessary. The M15 was fitted with spraying and dusting gear, powered with compressed air. M15 is believed to be the world's only jet agricultural plane, jet biplane, and world's slowest jet that have been put in mass production. The actual service of M15 was disappointing, as it was too noisy and not economical. So the production was ceased in 1981 after 175 aircrafts were built. It was only used by USSR. So that's pretty much it for this week. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Until next week, thank you and goodbye.